I always keep forgetting to count. No, this is it. Welcome everyone to Isaac.
Oh,
Is this
oh,
tainted
well,
Isaac? Why is it I? No, I don't want tainted. How did I ever accidentally press on tainted? How are you doing,
um,
Tom?
I'm doing good. I've got a couple of homeless stories I'd like to tell you about though.
Whoa.
I
Well, okay.
Right, okay. So, well, this guy, I wouldn't call him homeless. I'd
Oh
just
well,
say
damn. Already failed. Did I just?
I
Did I?
just
Oh,
what?
that was really smart. Wow, I'm good at Isaac. Oh well, never
Are
mind.
you
I guess the dumb get lucky. Uh oh.
bit crack a lacking?
All right, go
Um,
on.
so this guy wasn't homeless. He was just someone in my local area, and he was quite young. I'd say. I think I was like, I don't know, 16 at the time, and he was probably the same age as me. And he just came up to me like panicked, like just sweating. Wasn't homeless. I think he was just a dirty man.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
so of
there's no
course.
gameplay. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there is
And
now.
he was just like, I just need a fag, mate. And I think I had headphones in, so my immediate reaction was just to like panic. And he just sort of like looked at me like, what's wrong with you? It's like I'm just asking for a fag. And I was like, no, I don't smoke. And he was like, okay. So I honestly felt like I was confronted by a criminal, but turns out he just, needed some smokes.
Dude, everyone who smokes is definitely a criminal.
I'm sure he was on his way to being a hardened criminal.
Yeah.
Um, so I think
God, so
probably
eternal.
probably the last time I gave money from memory was in a city I just went to today. I think it was in Liverpool, and I think I just happened to have money in my wallet, which I don't really do anymore. And this guy came up to me and was like, I need the bus, and my mother's sick, so I need to get on a bus. And then I was just like, I can't remember if it was a 20 or if it was a 10, but I just took out my wallet and gave it to him without any like hesitation because I was just like and in my head I was just like, I don't care if you're lying, you obviously like need this money more than I do, so just have it. And Sam
Damn.
was like, you just give him 20 quid. And I was like, I'm not bothered. He obviously needs the money. And she's like, you're not giving money like that away. And said, why? She's like, because it's too much. It's like, he could just be buying drugs or whatever. And said, well, if he wants to enjoy 20 quid with some drugs, then more power to him. Fine, like whatever.
Nice.
Um, but I'll never forget his reaction because I did it without hesitation. His face was just like, what the fuck? You're gonna give me all this? And it was just like, oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I don't think you were expecting it at all. So
Wow.
yeah, hopefully he remembers me one day and passes me one of the drugs he bought, which I'm sure he still has.
Yeah, you're just happy to facilitate him having drugs, huh? Damn.
Oh well, only if he gives it me back.
Well, he surely won't. Oh man,
Um,
wait. I don't need this. Oh, well, I guess it
I
couldn't
wasn't
hurt.
supposed to watch Rick and Morty, was I?
No, it actually comes out tomorrow. Oh my god, look at
Oh,
that. There's an item which I
ooh,
can't
special.
re-roll.
It's a golden. Oh no, it's Guppy's eye.
Yeah, well, it tells me about this.
Oh yeah, it does. That's cool.
Well, I'm not using it. Wow, I actually didn't take damage. That's super rare for me.
I'm
Oh,
quite wow. I'm quite impressed.
oh, hey, Peyton. Yeah, so
Being hanging out.
I had a very same story where I was like, I had like this new girlfriend. It was just like one guy who was being annoying. He's like, yeah, please give me money for the for the payphone. I'm like, here's money for the payphone. And she was like, what did you just do? You know, he's not gonna, he doesn't need to go to the payphone.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you think about giving money to the homeless? Does it bother you?
Oh, it's the worst. You can't do it. There was this one time where there's this old lady, and she was like, "Oh,
Mhm.
please, I need money for the rent. My, I'm gonna be evicted." Oh, and then I gave her like, I mean, she wanted 500, and I gave her 100, and then she immediately was like, "Oh, please, you gotta give me 200, please," and
Oh
it,
my god.
and I immediately like regretted it. I felt so
Yeah.
stupid. What was I even doing? And then
She
late,
probably thought like, yeah. Jesus.
it's their new strategy. And there was another guy who was like, "Oh please, I'm so hungry," and he had like awful missing teeth and everything. And I gave him $1, and he's like, "That's not enough. I can't buy food with this. Give me at least $2." And like, you could get a burger at McDonald's. Go away. And nah, I don't know. I don't think I
Oh
said
my
that.
god.
Wow, look at that another item. It's just
I think you
really
should have
working
just
out.
said like, you ain't eating no food with gums like that. No. Like,
Yeah, that makes the
I'm
best
sure
sense.
if you want money, you best work for it, boy, and then you just unzip.
Oh wow.
That would have been fun.
Yeah, well, while we're talking about like really poor taste and making fun of the poor, did I ever tell you of how I had that hobo in my apartment? Not my apartment, but
What?
an apartment I owned, and I bought
No.
it, and he was in it already, and he just gradually became more and more of a hobo, until when I finally had to evict him, he had like piss and shat all over the place, and it smelled so bad we had to completely renovate it.
Oh my god. Wait, he got more and more like a hobo? What, as in like... I mean, he wasn't homeless, so he had that going for him. Why would he
Well-
have to piss and shit everywhere, man?
Yeah, I know, right? Well, in the end, he had like no electricity and shit. I didn't pay. I guess. Well, he stopped paying rent too. That's how I evicted him eventually. But yeah.
Oh,
Right.
so there was a guy just already in there when you got the place, and he was just like, "Oh, I'll just pay rent then," and then.
Yeah,
you
I mean, he
couldn't
paid
pay.
rent to begin with. He was like an athlete at some point, but then he just got worse and worse.
Wow, holy shit! Maybe that's why his poop was so, disgusting. Maybe he threw it with his athletic hobo body,
Clearly, yeah.
hobo muscle man.
Oh, that was so crazy. It was like he had like this trophy and stuff, but then
What?
yeah, well, he was like biking or something when he was young, and then he had this really stupid poster on the toilet where it said "only pee while sitting," and then it's a guy sitting across the toilet peeing all over it.
Oh, that was his inspiration for his dirty protest.
Yeah, that's just how it was. Yeah, that's gonna be me. They can't stop me. I'm
Yeah.
free to pee wherever I want while I'm living here.
Wow, that's insane. I once thought I encountered a homeless person in my house once, but he turned out he wasn't homeless. I was like a young kid, and I came downstairs, and there was just this like gross, bearded, sort of thin man led on the couch, and I was just like, because it was in the like dining room where I had breakfast, I just sort of like walked backwards towards the kitchen because I had to get to the kitchen to get I had to pass him to get to the kitchen, so I was like walking backwards so I couldn't take my eyes off him, and he was very obviously asleep, and I think
In your kitchen.
in the living room there's
Well, how'd
the-
she
the
get
room-
there?
So, well, okay, so here's something you should know about people from the north, which is where I'm from in England. Turns out we don't really like lock doors very much.
Ah, you fuckers! Why? Why are you like this?
I don't know. We just don't lock the doors that much. Maybe I don't know. It's just something we don't do. Like I'd say we'd go as far as just leave it open. Like my dad just leaves his door always open except at night, and even then sometimes he doesn't bother locking it. So I think I thought, right, I'm gonna go to the kitchen. I'm gonna get some breakfast, and then evaluate the situation. Then I sort of was like, I need to go see my mum. And then I think I didn't want to wake her up. God, I must have been really young actually, because I think, was my dad around? Oh God, it could have been when I was really young. I don't remember now. But I think,
Wow.
but I didn't want to wake my parents up. So I think I just sort of like went into the other room and just sort of sat there quietly petrified. And then when either of my parents, I think it was just my mum, I was just like, there's like a hobo on the couch. And here's the weird thing, I don't actually remember what happened next, but I told my mum this story years later, and she said that wasn't a hobo. Our friend basically like got kicked out of his house from his wife
Oh,
like
jeez.
the night before, and he needed somewhere to stay. So he just sort of like we just offered him like a night on the couch, and he can't. And I didn't remember this, but my mum said, yeah, he lived with us for like 4 weeks.
Wow.
I was like, what? I was like, really? I just did not remember that. But yeah, it turns out he lived with us quite a while. I think I was very young. Yeah, I must have been very young because you know, I think we left my dad when I was like 4 or 5. So yeah, I must have been super young. I think I just remember the initial shock of seeing a homeless-looking guy. It turns out he wasn't. So he wasn't homeless, but like all my mum and dad's friends were just like bikers. So they were all
Oh
just like,
no.
yeah, they were just like all hairy biker looking people. So
Of course.
easy mistake to make.
Yeah, they gotta be hairy.
Oh yeah, specifically. I wanted to shave his back, but he wouldn't let me.
That makes sense. Yeah, that might be a little traumatizing. Wait, are you the right volume to speak?
Oh, Florian, I haven't told you this, right?
Oh yeah, you seem the right volume. You were really quiet last stream. I don't know if you're better now. Right, go ahead.
Well, it turns out I've been an idiot this whole time because in the Discord settings, I've been setting my microphone to my actual microphone and not the NVIDIA broadcast microphone. I know. So
well,
I've
that
been,
is
like,
silly, but I mean that doesn't explain why you were so quiet.
I don't know, but I should be a lot clearer this time, thanks to the power of AI.
I
Have you
mean,
ever seen that movie?
which one?
AI.
Probably. Is that about the young kid that's a robot?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I heard there was
think
like
so.
yeah. I used to watch it like a lot and just absolutely cry at the end.
Wow, really? I don't even remember what happens. Don't tell me.
It's just nothing. Just nothing. I mean,
No.
you really don't want to know.
Fine.
I think he meets the blue fairy. And
What?
he's like, he meets the blue fairy, so
Well,
he
what's
believes
the blue
that.
fairy?
Well, he believes the blue fairy will turn him into a real boy.
Ah, makes sense.
So I think he's like drowning in the sea, and then I guess he has a vision of a blue fairy, and then I presume he just dies. But I heard there was some like.
But he's a
I heard
robot.
there
How
was-
could he die from having a hallucination?
well, you know, robots and water, Florian. You know, put it together.
Well, I don't know. You seem pretty realistic. He might be waterproof.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I love this boss, by the way. I've never seen this guy.
Wow. Oh, it's a
Oh,
black
I'm
sack.
sorry, I'm not skilled.
Yeah, you don't have time to play indie games anymore, huh?
You know, that's actually not true, and I'm offended because I've just recently beat Paradise Killer, which
What is that?
you are a detective, but you're also a god, and you wake.
Typical.
You sort of fall down from your prison above an island, and the island is an island of paradise, and there's an organization called the Syndicate, which is like 10 other gods, and their mission is to make the perfect island. So you're on the 24th version of this island, and it turns out someone's killed the council, who are the sort of, I'd say, like the 5 rulers of all the gods and stuff. And then you got to find out who's done it and everything. And I've been playing it like fucking crazy. I bought it months and months and months ago, but I've not really been touching my Nintendo Switch for a while. So I started playing it again, and it was just fucking incredible. Just absolutely amazing game, except for the ending, which, yeah, I won't spoil it. I don't know if do you like narrative games?
No, not really.
Yeah, see, well, I mean, it's a detective game, so it's
Oh
You
no,
know,
I guess that'll be what I wouldn't want to play then.
nah, I suppose, but yeah, it is good though. It is pretty sweet. So you'd yeah, so that's one indie game, and I'm about
Right,
to play
well,
another one.
tell me about the ending. Spoil it.
Oh, fine. Okay. Well,
Yes.
so because it's a detective game, there is no. I don't know if there's a true ending because the idea is you go around the island, gather evidence, you speak to the gods to sort of gain their statements and yada yada yada, and it's. But the idea is that you bring all this evidence together for the trial. Now, the trial you can start at any time. Like literally, you can get 2 minutes into the game and you can say, "Well, I've heard enough. I think I know who did it." So, and
Wow.
the thing is, at the trial, you can kind of you can accuse basically anyone of the murders and there's other sort of cases on the island, like someone's gone missing. And you can just accuse anyone, but then the person who oversees the trial is a god called a judge, and the judge
Ah.
is basically that, like, it's impossible for the judge to kill, so he/she's not even a suspect. So anyway, so I sort of
Wow.
gathered all this evidence, and I kind of thought, ah, man, like, I hope I got this right, and I kind of did. It wasn't so much who did it, but it was the conspiracy as to why, and it turns out, like, one of the gods called the Architect, she's the person who designs the physical nature of the island, and she sort of, like, lied to people in order to do her bidding, so that they'd carry out certain things of the murder. It's just but it's also a beautiful game. Like you explore this like 3D island, and the art design's really, really interesting. Like you've never really seen gods like this.
Wow, so it's 3D.
So
Maybe I should check it out. Probably not, though.
yeah, I'd at least check it out. I mean, the graphics on the Switch are garbage, but it's more about the content. So it was sweet for that. So I basically, yeah, I accused her of orchestrating many crimes, and but I just wasn't satisfied with the ending because there were people who I had to what's the word, like, say who did it, who
Accuse?
were accused. That's it. I couldn't think of the word accused. There was
You
people
said
I had
it
to
a lot.
accuse. I know. There was people I had to accuse who, yes, they did the crime, but they only did it because they were either lied to or they were sort of used as a pawn, and one of them's kind of your friend as well, and the only reason she and her partner were like accomplices was because they didn't want to kill all the gods or anything. They just wanted to get off the island and live as mortals so they could just live a happy normal life and just die together. But so you basically, one of them committed the crime, the girl Lydia. So the thing is, like, the trial, it's basically about killing the gods. So once you say who's committed the crime, you have to kill them. So you kill her, and it's like, oh fuck, that sucks. So
Is
then
it
I
a
killed
boss
lots of other
fight?
people. No, there's no combat in the game. That's the thing. Like, you're just literally walking around the island, finding evidence and talking to people. But like, just the writing's so good, and the mystery itself's really good. Like, I was genuinely just like, because you're a detective, well, you're given this like laptop called Starlight, and that logs all your evidence, all the cases, and I was like going to bed thinking about the game, like, oh man, I wonder if this person's done it, and I had all these ideas in my head of like, oh, who did it, and it turns out, like, when I got all the evidence together, because of like having the evidence, some things, like, how am I trying to say it? Like, you don't really know all of the facts until you go to the trial. You just have evidence, and when you bring the facts to the trial, it becomes truth, right? So some people will be like, oh shit, you've got all this evidence, okay, I'll admit it. And then when they admitted it, sometimes I was like, holy crap, like, this is like, yeah, this is a theory of mine, but the evidence proves the theory. So I'd be going to bed like, oh man, I'm pretty sure this guy totally was involved because of this, this, and this. And then, like, the more I played the game, I was like, holy shit, I got it right because of the evidence. So it's very, very good. I hope they make another game. But the ending didn't satisfy me just because you don't really know if it's the definitive ending. Like,
Damn.
because you can kind of say anyone committed the crimes, really. So that's why I'm a little bit unsatisfied. But a good game, 9 out of 10. Would play again. Yeah, I know. Have you been playing any games?
No, not really. I guess I've just been watching TV. I guess I've been playing Chicken Invaders, which is, I guess, pretty addicting. Too bad it's not multiplayer.
I've heard about that game, Chicken Invaders.
Probably from me.
Oh. I'm watching TV, which is rare for me. I'm watching Better Call Saul.
Wait, is there a new season?
No, I'm just watching it for the first time.
Damn.
So I'm started on season 1. I'm on episode 4 that I'm yet to start. Is it worth watching, Florian? Because it's a very good show.
And what do you mean? Yeah, if it's good, why wouldn't it be worth watching?
Well, you know, some shows like start good and then they just go shit, don't they? So I don't like to waste my time if it's going to turn bad.
No, it's really good.
Yeah. See, I loved Breaking Bad, so that's why I know.
I guess it's still ongoing. Do you know that the guy had a heart attack on set? Yeah.
I did. Yeah, Bob Odenkirk.
Pretty crazy,
was it on the set of Better Call Saul?
I think so.
Was it? Damn. Because he just did that movie, didn't he? Nobody, I think it was.
Yeah, he sure did.
Yeah. Have you seen that?
Yeah, it's good.
He's a brilliant actor.
Little dice. That's amazing. Wait, what does that do? Ah, whatever. I guess I need to re-roll it again.
Cool. Well, yeah, I'm really enjoying Better Call Saul. And the other thing I'm watching is, what's it called? Evangelion.
Oh wow, I still have to actually watch that at some point.
Oh, have you never watched it?
No, have you?
Well, I watched like 4 or 5 episodes like a really, really, really long time ago. So I'm starting from the beginning, and man, I don't know if it's because I've had a kid or what, but I'm not kidding. By the end of the first episode, I was emotional. I was like, I'm getting feelings, and you know, this. You haven't watched any of it then?
No, I didn't watch any of it. I guess I'll have to eventually.
Well,
everyone always says it's... Oh, wow, it is? Wow. I guess I should find out what order to watch it in.
Yeah, I think there is an order, but yeah, after 15 years, it's finally over. But I've heard all the fans are crying about it, because basically, I heard the guy who wrote it and stuff, like, the fans were just constantly asking him to, like, finish the story. And
oh, no.
He was just, like, so reluctant to do it, because I think, you know, he's a writer. He tells the audience how it should end. But he ended up making another season. But he basically just was like, okay, well, everyone dies, so be happy with it. And all the fans are just like, that's not an ending. Well, I mean, it's kind of not an ending, is it, if everybody dies? But I think it's cool. I think it's badass just to be like, well, everyone dies, so fuck you.
Well, damn.
So I'm gonna watch more of that. I don't know what I should commit to, Better Call Saul or Evangelion, because I think I'm getting really into my anime now, because I finally finished the first season of My Hero Academia, and Netflix doesn't have any other seasons, so I'm a little bit unsure as to how I'm going to watch more of that. So I just thought, well, I'll come back to it another time. I don't want to sign up to Crunchyroll or any bollocks like that.
God, Crunchyroll's so bad. Oh God, deal.
Is it? Really?
Well, it is, because it doesn't exist in Europe.
Oh, well, we have.
Is that a holy hand grenade? No.
Oh.
I don't know what that does. Right, whatever. Oh wait, I guess I have infinite bombs, so I guess I might as well offend the angel.
We used to play Worms, didn't we? Oh man, I hate that game.
Oh, we should play the 3D one again.
Oh yeah, I did like that one, but I'm just so bad at games like that. I have no tactical sort of
Well,
strategy about me.
well, you don't play as much as me, so you wouldn't be as good, I guess.
I don't know. I just know I'm always terrible at like XCOM and games like that. Like, um, did you know that Nintendo made an XCOM type game with
Well,
like
yeah, the
Mario and the
rabbits.
rabbits?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Seems
it's
pretty
like
cool.
it's a very very good game. Like very very good. But I had to play it on easy mode the whole way
Ha!
through, and even then I'd still die. Like honestly, it's a really tough game, and the final battle is like fucking bonkers hard. Like I had to retry so many times on easy mode, and there's no way to make that game easier.
Damn.
You've got to do a lot of side content in order to upgrade your weapons and shit. But really, really good game if you want something like that for your Switch. You'd quite enjoy it, I think.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I didn't even get into Mario Odyssey. It's just like I have it, but I'm too lazy to play it because it's just the controls, I guess, of having to get that little controller.
Yeah, I was going to ask if you'd started playing anything on your Switch. So Odyssey, you haven't got far in.
Nope, not far at all. Haven't played it in a while.
Oh, it's such an amazing game, though, man.
Well, I
So
guess
good.
I don't like. I bought this mediocre capture card, so it's not actually that good because it's like delayed.
Right.
Oh
Okay.
well, too bad, I guess.
Yeah. No, that sucks. But no, I love my Switch only because without it, I wouldn't play any indie games. Like, I'd never sit at my PC and play an indie game other than Isaac because it's brilliant.
Yeah. How far did you get?
What in what?
In Isaac.
In Isaac? Oh, I don't know. What in
You
no,
have
I'm
repentance, right?
yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you gifted me that, right?
Oh shit, yeah, I guess. Damn.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we've played it on the channel. Wake up, Florian. Wake
I don't,
up.
who are you?
I don't know. I don't remember. Oh man.
I guess there's a bunch of shows where it's just about lawyers. There's one where it's Billy Bob Thornton, and he's
He's
just,
in a TV show.
yeah, where he's a lawyer. Well, he was also in Fargo, but yeah.
Oh, I haven't watched Fargo. It's meant to be good, isn't it?
Well, each season is like a different story, so I don't know. I guess your mileage will vary.
Goliath. I've heard of that show.
Wow. I guess there's this crazy episode where he's just locked up in like a crack house, and then they're probably gonna kill him. So what he has to do is well, what he does, I guess, is he convinces this crack whore to offer a blowjob and then bite the guy's dick off, and then he becomes a badass and beats everyone up. It's so bizarre because like the rest of it is just like litigation and stuff, and then and then that happens. Yeah.
Wow. Does he like even have a past to justify any of that badassery?
I mean, I don't know. I think
It's
it was
just
probably like a moderate level, so it didn't have to be like crazy. Actually,
Wow.
I guess mostly he just got away, and then they were just on the run for a while. But it was just so crazy that it was just this one episode out of nowhere. And it was
yeah.
actually really cool. I would like almost recommend just that episode.
Yeah, there's TV shows like that though where I think the pilot of a TV show isn't always the best like episode you can watch to get a feeling of like, hey, this is, the show we're making, and this is why I should be interested in it. I mean, I'd say the best pilot is like the Lost episode. Like the first episode, Lost, pretty good.
Wow.
Just a lot of interest and stuff, and explosions and shit. But like, I'm just trying to think of like some pilot shows really aren't episodes, don't really give you a full idea of like just how good the show is. Because one of the biggest issues I had with Breaking Bad is I think the first episode is not good. I don't think it's a good episode. I think it's like one of the best shows ever made, but
No,
Like,
it's actually pretty good. I don't know if you've rewatched it lately.
but it has the hand job scene in it, and every time that scene comes up, yeah, I'm the.
It's
I'm
so
trying.
funny because they never do anything like that later, do they?
I know. Well, there's that bit where I
It's
think he
like,
tries to rape his wife when she's pregnant. Remember?
well, yeah. I mean, jeez. Well, that's not what I. It's not that kind of stuff, is it? Jeez, Tom. Yeah, that's
It
exactly
is.
the same thing. Yes.
No, it is. It
That's
is that kind of stuff.
No, it isn't.
No, it is. That's the problem because when I'm showing a show to Sam and that scene comes up and she's just like, "Oh, this is why you wanted me to watch, eh? You just want me to give you hand jobs," and then I flick to the next episode. Yeah. Look at this with the fridge. Oh, you sick! You disgust me, Tom. Bad boy. And then she sprays me with the bottle, and then I can't watch my favorite show. But no, it wasn't a good. It's not. I don't think it's a good episode to like get.
It's
someone
actually
into that.
really. Well, I mean, maybe, but I mean, if you know like the whole show, it's like a really good episode because
I know.
because it's like, wow, this was like the good life where before everything was terrible.
Yeah, this
She
is
was just
perfect
trying
life.
to study and giving him like a blowjob while she was reading. Yeah,
Yeah,
a hand job. I
no,
mean,
so,
yeah.
yeah,
That was pretty
that's
cool.
as good as it gets.
Yeah,
Um,
that was before the cancer, right?
I mean, yeah, I guess he kind of finds out all in one episode, doesn't he?
Yeah.
The thing is, does he ever really fight it? Does he even try? Oh no, they do, don't they?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
fights it.
Yeah, tried. But man, Better Call Saul, like that first episode is it's just fucking diamond, you know? It's just so good. Like it just everything. It just has. It's
Wow,
just
I
the
don't even
perfect
remember.
character.
Wait, was it the one where it's like the scam
Two
artists?
redhead. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Two
I guess.
redhead kids and the skateboard and
Wait,
man.
do they have Tuco in the first episode too?
Is that right? So I knew this Florian, my racist is going to show because I couldn't remember if that was Tuco or not because I always got Tuco and Crazy 8 mixed up.
Crazy 8 hardly does anything. Jeez.
I know, but I always get them two mixed up for some reason. But yeah, it has Tuco and he's my mamacita. Or whatever he says. But yeah,
something like that.
So good. So good. Yeah, so I'm excited it's a good show. I'm going to keep watching it. But I can't. I think I might watch Evangelion as well. I don't know. I can't decide what to watch out.
So
I haven't been watching too much. Yeah, I don't think. Have I watched any movies recently? No, I don't think so.
I've just been binging Suits, I guess.
Yeah, you were telling me that. Are you still enjoying it? Or is it not really a show that you really enjoy, you just watch it?
No, it's fairly enjoyable. I guess there's like always something threatening them, even though it's funny because it's like all unnecessary. But like the whole point of the show is just that he came in and he pretended to be a lawyer. Why didn't you just hire him as a not lawyer? He could still work for you. You didn't need to lie about him being a lawyer. This arrow lied, by the way. I don't know why they made like an arrow, and then if you blow up there's nothing there.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, like some shows do have consultants in them, like although I guess House is.
No, they have specifically paralegals which don't need an education.
Oh.
Yeah, and he could have just been a paralegal, but no, he had to pretend to be a lawyer. Yes, and like his girlfriend is a paralegal, right? And she does like almost the same shit as he does. I mean, not quite, but you know, they say that she's so good that she could be a lawyer and stuff, and then she's studying for med school and stuff. Like, why couldn't he have just done all that? Like, oh, jeez, it was so important, huh, to lie. Wow.
Well, wasn't the main thing as well that he wasn't he like didn't he like try and fake a drug test as well or something? in like
Well,
the
yeah,
first
but
episode.
but by that point they were already lying about him being a lawyer.
Yeah, true. Lies on top of lies.
Yeah, sure is. Oh boy, I wonder what the
Yeah.
angel has this time. Can I blow him up again? Wow,
It's gonna
so I
be a
can.
successful run, Florian. I can feel it.
Oh shit, what am I doing? I'm getting blown
I
up.
don't know. What are you going for?
What is that urn? I don't know. What, should I re-roll it? I mean, I guess I'll try to go for the chests. Since I have the key now, I guess.
Your destiny awaits.
Right, unleash the sorrow. What does it do? Oh, nothing? Okay.
Key pieces.
Oh.
Well, we're gonna unlock like a boss.
Wow, you really don't know anything about Isaac.
No, I don't.
Damn.
I'm excited.
Oh man, there's batteries, wow. Maybe I can re-roll the urn after all.
Batteries.
Batteries? Yeah.
Have you ever had a desire to play Destiny 2?
2? I didn't play 1.
No, me neither, but I don't know. Thought it'd be. I think it's it's free. I think it's free, right? I think I've got it on Game Pass.
Oh, I don't know. I might not have Game Pass. I don't know. Wait, is that the key? I don't need the key. Right. What's this? Birthright? I mean, whatever. I'm taking it.
Wow.
Wait, I shouldn't be taking it. At least that one I'm not taking. Right, let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Cancer? Oh, magician. Might as well just remove that. Alright, well now I got these weird things. Wow, the sun card's still here. I thought I had lost it.
Wow, you must be godly powerful right now.
No, this shit dies in like one hit. It's nothing. Wait, where? Oh, it's up there. Right.
What's your battery item do?
Oh, that, I don't know. Just charges the item occasionally. No idea, actually. Wait, no, is that just the regular one? Is that the first battery? No, that's a different one. I guess it's a battery body. Oh god, I'm gonna die. I'm bad at the game and I have the curse of the tower.
No way.
Well, I'm
Can't
still
be dying like this on me.
I'm still gonna have to fight Mega Satan. I don't know. Guess we'll see how far I get.
Are you going to be going down a floor at least to get a heart?
I'll keep going down. I'm not going to the beasts.
Right.
Right. Oh yes. Fuck, that's not what I wanted. Even though I don't even know what it is. Wait, what is this? Health? Oh no! Okay, I'm not doing that again.
Oh dear.
Even though there's plenty of health. Oh well.
Well, you done messed up.
To the meat. To the womb.
To the grinder.
Meat grinder. Oh, wait. Grinder looking for meat.
Grinder? I hardly know it.
Haha.
I went through probably one of the worst things you can do as an adult. I went to a birthday party for a 2-year-old.
I don't know, how could that be so bad? Don't you like clowns?
They weren't clowns or anything. Like, I don't know. Like, so we took you know, the daughter and all that, and because it's kind of her friends. But you don't really have friends when you're that small. You just have people that you see when you go to like play groups and shit. And there's this one girl called I probably shouldn't say her name, but yeah.
Oh yes, she'll be super doxed. Watch out, she'll sue you. Like that guy who was the baby on the Nirvana album.
Wait, you knew that he was suing me? Who told you?
Yeah, just always trafficking little kids onto albums. Yep.
I doxed that baby. Yeah. Well. Yeah. So she's kind of a friend because she like hugs and kisses Adeline and stuff. So what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So that the worst thing was like I don't do gunning parties anyway. Like I do. But I kind of have to drink a bit, and then I'm quite chatty and stuff, and I didn't do too bad, but yeah, I was disappointed because there was no alcohol, and I think I even said to the mother who's was there, I was like, she was like, "Oh, you can get coffee and tea and shit." I was like, "Oh, do you have any double vodka? Because I'd love that right now." And then she laughed.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, but
Fucking
I don't
Uncle
know.
Tom, amazing.
It was kind of fun. There was one bit that was quite strange because I was sort of like watching Adeline while I was on a bouncy castle, just
You were
making
on
sure
it.
she was okay. Yeah, I was on it. I had my shoes off. Don't worry, I didn't pop it.
He
So,
didn't bounce on the babies.
one or two of them, but they seemed to be okay.
Wow.
They all crack like that, don't they?
Oh,
So
yeah.
I was kind of like minding my own business, and then all of a sudden, this like young boy comes up to me. It's like, I don't know.
Wow.
I don't really know kid ages. I guess he's like 8, and he just absolutely tries to destroy me. Climbs all over me. So I decide the only natural thing to do is to pick up this child who I don't know, and then I flung him onto the bouncy castle, and then he came back for a second round. So that's when I put my sleeves down. And I was like, "You want to fight? Like, I'll fight you." So he then charges at me, and then lo and behold, there's another one like an ankle biter, and when I say ankle biter, I mean a literal ankle biter. There's like one who's 4 years old. He's like grabbing me by the legs, so I'm just like, oh, I'm taking 2 of you fuckers down then. So I'm kicking him off my leg. I'm like shaking him like a dog after a whiz. My legs just waving all over the place.
Wow, you weren't kidding about crunching those babies. Jesus.
I had to defend myself, Florian.
Yes,
So
the babies, they were so dangerous.
So while he's taking down my leg, the other one's building momentum, right? Like he's using that bouncy castle as some sort of like propulsion system. Like he's building speed. So I'm like, well, he's gonna just bounce right on me. So he flies through the air like an eagle, and I take him down like the hunter I am. And I basically like grab him midair, and then I like tackle him to the edge of the bouncy castle. All while this other one's still like gnawing at my leg, and then what I don't realize though is my daughter, like she doesn't I don't know how to put it, like she doesn't like when people get happy around me. Does that make sense?
Around you? Wow.
Yeah, she doesn't like if Sam is like giving me a hug or a kiss, like she's better than she used to be, but if we start laughing together or like start raising our voices like in excitement,
Wow.
she gets really upset. So I'm like fighting these 2 kids off, and I feel so bad because I see Adeline absolutely crying her eyes out, like she's rolling on the floor, tears flooding her eyes, and I can't say anything because I'm too busy like trying to fight off these children. And I see Sam, because of like where Adeline is, Sam can see me, but she can't see Adeline, right? So so Sam's there like with some of the other mums, absolutely laughing a giddy arse off. I'm not laughing. I'm fighting.
You're being destroyed.
Fuck you! I was doing the destroying. It was 1-on-1, alright? So he's like, so I'm there like, Sam, like I'm fighting here, and you know Adeline's crying, but she doesn't hear me because she's like way across the room. So I'm just watching Adeline get distraught. I'm kicking these kids down a size. They're already small, but I'm making them smaller with my legs. And then I just like gesture to Sam. I do like a tear crying sign sort of thing. If you can imagine what it would be, it's just, just putting my hands by my eyes and going like, boo-hoo. And she's just like, whoa, what's going on? And then I gesture her over and she just picks up Adeline and walks away. And then the kids stopped. They just all of a sudden stopped, and
Wow,
and then
just
they
had
went
to call
away.
mommy.
Yeah, well, I said that to him. I said, call your mommy, because you going back to the womb, I'm going to kick you so hard. So, although I don't remember meeting the mum. I think I met the dad. He seemed like a nice guy. And then later on, we all made friends because I don't know, he was trying to play a game with me, I don't remember. And he had a Pokemon t-shirt. I was like, do you like Pokemon? And he was like, yeah, I like Pikachu. And I was like, faggot, Pikachu sucks. Charizard's cool.
Wait,
No, I didn't say that.
wait, that was his dad?
Yeah, sure, why not? No, it was him. But nah, it was like that was the highlight of the evening, just having some. Oh, one of the worst things though was this kid, like the birthday kid, like she's one of those kids who are just allergic to everything, like eggs, peanuts, milk, like the whole everything. And she's a skinny kid, like really for a 2-year-old, she's like way too skinny, like really skinny baby. And her
Wow.
her parents are like vegetarian anyway, but they don't force her to be vegetarian. They're not monsters. But she is like a really skinny kid, so she's super thin, and so all the food, by the way, was vegan.
Wow.
So it was like, oh man, like you come to a kid's birthday party, you expect some food. So they had all this food laid out the whole evening, and like, they start calling the kids up to eat, and I'm there like, what am I gonna have? And Sam's there like, this food isn't for you. And I was like, what do you mean it's not for me? It's a buffet. Like a buffet is for everyone. Like you don't put
Wow.
food on a really long table like this and don't expect an adult to eat it. And she said, no, it's for the children. It's like, fuck the children. They're not gonna eat all of this. Like it's loads of food. So turns out I was right, because I managed to get a few bits of food, and it was all right. Like when I say vegan food, like it wasn't anything nice. It was just frozen plastic food.
Oh,
So,
yes, typical.
yeah, typical vegans.
And what is this pill? It just
Whoa,
has
what?
everything. This pill
What
has
is
just
going on?
everything. I don't get it. Wait,
Magic.
did I just get an item?
I don't know. What's
Gulp?
going on?
Addicted?
Are you still like consuming pills?
Yeah, this pill is infinite.
That's insane.
I know! It just keeps going.
Wait,
Balls of steel, give me more. Oh my god, I can just spam it. Oh my god, I'm gonna be so big. Wait, is it gone?
Do it.
Wow. It's over.
How did that even happen?
I don't know, I guess it was a super pill. Give me more item.
I was hoping you'd get 3 puberty.
Wait, did I get all of the
Maybe.
curses? Oops. How am I gonna get out?
Uh-oh.
What am I gonna do with tech? No! I didn't want that. Wow.
Oh no. Oh crap.
Do you know where to
Oh,
go? Am I in the corpse? How do I get in the corpse? I don't know if I am. Oh, there's the boss, okay. Alright, up we go. Corpse no more.
Is this the last one?
Well, this is Cathedral, and then there's Chest, and then there's Mega Satan, I guess.
Monster Satan.
Is that the same pill again? Nope.
You're pretty strong though.
I mean, I'm big. I don't know if I'm strong. That shouldn't. I wish I hadn't taken that tech, but I guess it was invisible, so whatever.
Yeah,
Nope.
you wouldn't have known that.
I hope it's good against bosses at least.
I mean, I'm just thinking like all that power you had is like it's now contained into one little energy ball.
No, it
So-
doesn't seem to be doing much. Fuck. Well, at least my curse of the tower turns into ghosts, so that's something, I guess.
Are you kidding? You killed that fistula so quick.
Yeah, well then how long did that read take?
I mean, it was
Really?
out with the moon.
Ah, here's the exit. Wait, did I have a sun card? I guess that's wasted. Oh. Wait, do the synths have scaling health? I guess they might do.
Wait, I thought you said synth then.
Uh-oh. Never trust music. What is this?
I'd love to own a synthesizer. I got like Spotify Plus for like a couple of months because I think I got it as part of a family pack, and I did what any normal person did, and I didn't listen to the music I enjoy. I listened to the music as told by the enemy 100 albums to listen to before you die. So I started from like 100 and started working my way down to number 1. I think in the end I got to about 78 or something. I can probably find out. And the first album on the 100 list, not the first, I should say, the 100th album, was this, like, he's considered like the master of, is it a synthesizer? That weird, that weird instrument where you like wave your hands. What's that called?
Theremin.
Theremin, yeah. So
that's it.
This guy is considered like the master of it, and
yeah, I think a synthesizer is just like a keyboard, right? But a theremin is whatever
I think
that
it's like, an electronical sort of thing. So this guy is considered the master of the theremin, right? And because what he does is he pairs the theremin with like classical instruments, and I didn't realize. I knew he was the master of the theremin, but when I started listening to it, I was like, "Oh, this is some nice woman singing." It's not a woman singing; it's the theremin.
Wow!
And it was, I couldn't listen to the whole album because it was frightening. Because the
AI is taking over.
Yeah, I felt the algorithms taking me, but I got really spooked out. Like I kept hearing this theremin music of this like hauntingly, like beautiful woman, even though it was just theremin. I was just I just had to stop listening in the end. But
wow,
really weird.
That's funny because
an instrument.
Colin told me a pretty similar thing where he had like one of those sermons and they were sounding exactly like a woman, I guess.
Yeah,
that's
they do.
Funny.
They do. Yeah, because that's what I mean. Like, I was like, oh, this woman's doing some really nice singing against this violin and shit, and it's like, no, that's the theremin. It's like, wow, that's fucking scary. I don't know why it scared me so much. I mean, theremins are like scary instruments. They're always in horror movies and shit.
Naturally.
Yeah. I can't think of any scarier instrument.
Oh, yeah. Are you ready for Mega Satan? Oh, God, why did I come in here?
I think I fought Mega Satan. I think.
Damn. You don't know.
Well, I don't, but I'll learn to know very soon.
Yeah, as soon as I go into that door next to the starting door. What is that for? Nothing. Weird. Wait, is there... I guess that... Wait. Oh yeah, no, I don't need to find the boss. Ah! Enemies of the eternal variety. Man, I sure hope that meat baby doesn't betray me. That would be really inconvenient.
Can you do that?
Yep. Really
No.
poop. Oh, or... No, I'm re-rolling.
You're doing some good dodging of the horseman there.
What does this do? Oh, 3! Yes. Yeah, I really gotta try to be good now. Oh, yes, yes! Alright, I guess that's one more heart. Cool. Trying to get health.
Oh, wow. Oh, you're charging it. Oh, that's kind of sweet.
What are these pills? Do I know? No. Health's up, wow. Health down, no thanks.
What? Why's your heart look like that anyway?
Golden.
Gold.
Oh Jesus, that voice. What was that?
Oh, from Austin Powers, isn't it? Gold member.
No, the pill voice.
Oh, I haven't heard that.
It was really confused by the pills.
Fucking love Austin Powers. I used to think he was British as well. I don't know why. I just assumed he was British. I've already told you about my whole everyone's British thing, but yeah, I really thought he was.
Oh yeah,
I just
so you did.
no one can play a British spy like a British person could.
Yeah, no, it's
Canadian.
impossible.
Like fake British.
Canadian? Damn. It's fake American,
Yeah.
if anything.
Well, I don't know. They're nice like British people, but they sound like Americans.
British people aren't nice.
How dare you? We're the friendliest people in the world.
Oh no,
Fuck
I didn't.
you.
Wait, a rotten heart is that bad? Whatever.
Nothing's better than the rotten heart.
It seems like I carried over that curse that I got that one time, like the curse of the labyrinth. I don't know. It's following me.
Florian, what's the most shady cooking you've ever done? Like when you were a kid and your mum was out or whatever, and you were like,
I
"Oh,
never
really need to
cooked as
cook
a
for myself."
I never cooked as a child.
Did you not?
Don't think.
That
Well,
shows.
I guess there's. Yeah, okay. My mom makes this really interesting dish that's like an egg with tomato and cheese. No, it's really good. But I tried to make and I used like way too much butter, and it's actually a pretty hard dish to make, but she makes it really good.
Cheese, like egg, like tomato.
Well, you
Sounds
start out
strange.
with the tomato, and then you cook it until it becomes like soft, and then you crack the egg on it, and then you add the cheese on top. It's really good.
Yeah, that does sound pretty good actually. Yeah, I can imagine that.
She also adds like peas to it, which I don't really like too much, but yeah.
Jeez. That's interesting. Well, yeah, I
certainly
feel like
ruined
I was-
that one, but I guess I ate it myself, so whatever.
Well, I used to. It felt like I was left alone a lot because I used to cook all sorts, and my mum. I don't even know what this was, but
Mega
in the
Satan.
freezer there was like some sort of like bag of meat, and I didn't really know. I didn't really know what it was, but because I was a kid, the only thing I'd know how to do was put things in the microwave. So I put this.
Oh, I'm sure we've all been there. Microwaving a steak, yeah.
I put this frozen bag of meat in the microwave for like a really, really long time. I did put it in a bowl, I should say, and I didn't really know what it was. And then eventually it got defrosted to the point to that I could separate it. And
Wow.
it turns out there was a sausage in there, but the biggest meat thing was like, I think it was kidney. And I was like, okay. So I just decided to keep cooking it in the microwave until it was cooked, and then I just ate that. That's it. I think it took about 70 minutes in the microwave.
How gross was it, Jesus?
It was pretty nasty. Well, I don't like kidney anyway, but I was hungry,
Yeah, me
so I was
neither.
like, I like anything with meat, so I just thought, well, I've been cooking this in the microwave for a while, and you know, I don't know if my mum was saving this, so I'm just gonna eat it now.
So it's just like that one episode from, I think, King of the Hill, where they were just slow cooking that meat for like ever, and then it was rotten.
I was just thinking about Aqua Teen Hunger Force, where they get a whole cow and they just deep fry the whole cow.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
It's even better. Yeah, I haven't done it in a while. I say a while, probably a few months ago I did. I definitely did it in this house. But microwaving bacon, oh man. There's something about it where it makes bacon taste delicious. And that's
God
no
damn it.
joke. No, it's just so good.
Madness.
What it does is it like scorches the plate that you cook the bacon on, and if you lick that plate, it's just like
It scorches the plate?
yeah,
Wow.
it like burns the grease onto the plate, and the only way to get it off is to do some lime sauce.
Wow.
Go to town and lick the shit out of it.
Oh, look,
It's so bad. Oh wow.
Look how I beat this boss without having any skill. Oh boy.
Wow, told you you're powerful.
Yeah.
I
Well,
knew
I
you could
got
do it.
hit like a million times.
Florian,
Yep.
I think that just about wraps it up. I
Do
think that
you
was an amazing run.
do you remember Poor Mouse?
The desert one with the yeah.
Yeah, I'm starting to try and remake like a level that's every time I do this jump. Okay, whatever. So I'm just trying to make like a really basic level that's just made from blocks to see if it's gonna play out in any fun way. So I guess
Oh,
I'm gonna show it off, even though I guess it's like I guess it's what I showed off last stream. Well, I was working on it. Now I made it slightly better. Ah, jeez, and I fell off, and there's no way to fall
uh,
off without restarting.
wasn't
So
it an
that's
open world game of sorts or something?
yeah, that was certainly the idea, but it's not gonna happen because it's too much work.
Yeah,
Wow,
it's a lot of work.
this is really hard. Amazing. Oh wait, I guess I have to like do the double jump. Wow, I don't even remember how. I know this is doable. I wait, do I? Wow, this. I don't know if I've done this wall jump wrong or what. It, yeah, okay,
So what are
this
you thinking now
that should have definitely
for the
worked.
game?
I'm trying to make like a linear parkour, but I guess if this is the jump mechanic, I guess I'll have to at least fix the wall jump. Oh,
Hmm. You're not getting
Jesus.
much height, are you?
How embarrassing. Weird, I thought this worked before. Oh, okay, there we go. Wow. Okay, so that definitely sucks, because it needs to be way less arbitrary how high you get. Whoa!
Hmm.
Wow. And then getting up here is fine. And that over there is, I
Well, that
guess,
was weird.
yeah, it's like a Super Mario backflip. Only that
Hmm.
it happens when I don't want it to. Well, I guess that the original Super Mario backflip does too. Oh well.
It's looking pretty cool.
Yeah, so that's my test level. And I guess if I could make like I don't know, like 20 really like increasingly difficult platforming levels, maybe I could
Are you
just
gonna
get it done, get it out there, and never
are
think
you
about
gonna
poor mouse
reuse any
again.
assets and reuse any of the things you've already programmed? Like I think you
Yeah,
did an eagle and shit once, didn't you?
yeah, probably gonna make the eagle boss fight, and I guess I'll have to see.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, hope it
Nice
works
to see you
out.
working again.
Oh yeah, got work going. Oh. Oof. All right, well, I hope everyone enjoyed Isaac and
Mm.
eventually more
And
game development. Lots of game
yeah,
development.
and
All
if
right.
you need any more advice on how to beat toddlers, hook me up at the Squid Invaders Discord.
Yep. Everyone check it
Mm.
out. Bye.